Hello everyone. So I've made a few videos on not few, I think quite a few videos on announcement banner. Now in Jira, there has always been this possibility of adding a banner. Now this banner is of course useful because you want to convey some idea to, or not idea, but a message to everyone in your organization. Now one of the most common thing that people want to do is they want to basically add links. I'm not even talking about marquee text or something which is fancy. I'm simply talking about links, and unfortunately you can't do that on Jira Cloud. On Jira's data center, yes, you can. You can actually add HTML, but on cloud, you cannot do that. For example, if I want to create a link here to my support, basically, I mean, of course, you can try, but there is no point. It won't work. So, of course, you just need to copy the URL, because if you try to create something like a link using HTML, then it won't work. It is, of course, not ideal, and I know at Larsen they must have done it for security reasons. I mean, to be honest, there was a time when we used to insert JavaScript in the announcement banner for doing a lot of wonderful things, but no, that is not a possibility. Of course, that was never really a good idea, but on Jira Cloud, to be honest, you don't really have a good solution for that. I think I mentioned it to you a couple of times, but let me show you what you can also do. You can actually go to so a couple of things. So one thing that you can do is you can actually use the system dashboard, and you can actually have links here. Basically, there is something called as a introductory text that you can basically there is a gadget, and that gadget will pick up anything that you write here in the introduction, and you can of course modify it. And as you can see, I have added links here, right? So this is good. And if you go to your dashboard, and let us create a new dashboard, or let me just show you my default dashboard. So this is my default dashboard where I can see this introduction, and this is basically something that you can also add to any other dashboard. So there is a gadget called as introduction. If you add it here, it will be displayed and it looks good, right? So this is one thing. The other thing that you can do, you can also, if you're doing this, and this is actually applicable across Jira instance, like a global thing, but you can also go to your project. Let us say if I go to my project Android 2, and if I go to my project settings, I have something called as details here, and these details can also have links and even images. So this is my project for Android development. I can actually have bullet points. Log your time, and what else? Reach out to the project manager, and you can also link it, I guess. And you can have something like sparksys.com, and if you save it, this will be of course saved in the project description. You can also preview this, right? It looks good, and you can actually display this text on your dashboard. So basically, if you go back to the dashboard, and this is project specific. So if you're building a project like a project specific dashboard, then this can be used. Just select here project, and there has to be something called as projects. And if you select here, move it on the right hand side, go to edit or configure, select here Android, make sure you select here detailed, and save. And now I think this is it this project or some other project. I think I was working on Android 2. Let me just select Android 2, save, and that is it, right? So basically you can see here that of course it is not ideal, but you can also insert images here. So maybe upload an image somewhere on a Jira issue and use it here on the dashboard. And it looks, of course, not, I mean, it looks okay. It is of course not really a announcement banner, but it works, right? Alternatives. We are living with these limitations on Jira Cloud. And also there is a suggestion which like add rich text formatting to the admin announcement banner in Jira Cloud, which is something that you should vote for. If not, do it right now. All right, that is it. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. And by the way, just one more thing before you go, I'm doing a webinar, interactive webinar. So go to training.sparksys.com and sign up for this upcoming webinar on advanced reporting. It's a free webinar. It will be interactive, so you can talk to me. And it's like a meetup, like networking, and the focus would be reporting. We'll discuss reporting. All right, that is it. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new. Bye-bye. And by the way, today I'm recording this video on 15th of August, and most likely you will watch this video later. So happy Independence Day wherever you are in India, and enjoy your day off. Celebrate. All right. Bye-bye.